Steve, I know you got a story that you got to tell here, if you don't mind, but how you realized Master Chief was a big deal. Can you tell that one?
Absolutely. So I want to say that this may have been actually after Halo 2, believe it or not. But again, as we talked about before we came on, the memory, turns to mush after a while.
Fuzzy.
But it was sometime later, as they say. And the thing about voice acting is when you go in to do a job, you do the job. And unless you're still getting residual checks, you really don't pay much attention to it after that. And as we all know, sadly, there are no residual checks in video games. So after doing the sessions, I completely forgot about it, 100%, because I wasn't a gamer, so I was not involved in the gaming world. And then months go by, and I was down in, I think it was Palm Beach, Florida, with my girlfriend at the time, visiting her brother and his family, and we were all sitting around, and I remember her brother would tell the kids, well, Steve is he's a disc jockey back in Chicago. He's like does the morning show. He's a big deal and all this. Kids couldn't have been more unimpressed if they tried.
Whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I believe that was the exact. Well, he did. He does commercials. Sometimes you can hear him on a commercial on television. Yawn. No interest whatsoever. And the next day, I'm walking through the living room, and the kids are playing Halo. And I stopped, and I'm like, wait a minute. I think I voiced a character in this game. Well, the kids, now I got their attention, and they immediately, what? I said, yeah. I think it was this game. I did a voice for one of the characters. Which character? I don't remember. But I think he was, kind of the main guy in the game. And they said, Master Chief. And I said, yeah, that's it, Master Chief. And within a half an hour or so, every kid in the neighborhood was bringing over a copy of Combat Evolved or their Xbox or something for me to sign. And this came out of the blue. I had no idea that was, the game was what it was. And it was, basically a life-changing experience. And that's pretty much a true story.
I love that story.